Midnight here with another special report. In case you haven't heard, Microsoft is trying to reorder the video game landscape by purchasing Activision-Blizzard, the fourth biggest games publisher in the world, behind only Electronic Arts, Microsoft itself, and Sony. I probably don't need to tell you that one of the biggest tech companies in the world buying the firm behind one of the most profitable franchises of all time is a big deal. Call of Duty was the best-selling game for 7 of the last 10 years, and bringing it under the Microsoft umbrella would have enormous ramifications. Though, apparently, Microsoft has no intentions of making Call of Duty an Xbox exclusive. Indeed, the Microsoft Corporate Vice President and Deputy General Counsel, Rima Laley, has said there is absolutely no financial incentive for Microsoft to remove the Call of Duty series from PlayStation. In fact, Microsoft has already offered to extend the Sony deal to keep Call of Duty on PlayStation, along with signing a 10-year contract with Nintendo. All of this contingent on the Activision-Blizzard purchase going through. The whole thing puts the Seattle software giant in a weird spot, locked in a bitter dogfight with Sony and Nintendo since the Xbox first launched in 2011. For years, Xbox was a distant third, and if it weren't for first-party Goliaths like Halo and Gears of War, we might not even be having this conversation. But in 2014, Microsoft purchased the studio behind Minecraft, and because of a number of factors, the Xbox is in far better shape than it was a decade ago. Adding Activision-Blizzard to their portfolio could slingshot them to the top of the home console market. But it's not nearly that straightforward. The money never has been with consoles themselves, and like the wider tech world, the games market adheres to the axiom, give away the hardware to sell the software, almost from the very beginning. And Call of Duty is a top seller on all platforms: PlayStation, Xbox, PC, and even Nintendo on occasion. The latest title, Modern Warfare 2, surpassed $1 billion in sales in its first 10 days, with the biggest PlayStation Store launch ever for a game in the franchise, including pre-orders and day one sales. So yes, apart from the intangible prestige, it'd be extremely short-sighted to make Call of Duty an Xbox exclusive, especially with the relatively small number of gamers projected to switch from PlayStation to Xbox in the event of exclusivity. In a YouGov survey commissioned by Microsoft, no less, a mere 3% of PlayStation owners said they'd migrate to Xbox if Microsoft made Call of Duty an exclusive. A CMA survey concluded that 15% of active Call of Duty players, or people who played at least 10 hours or spent $100 on the franchise, would switch over to Xbox. Some gamers always will follow the software, and I can personally attest to that. Back in the day, I bought an Xbox 360 just to play Alan Wake, but not everyone has the money or the inclination to buy multiple consoles, and Microsoft isn't blind to that fact. Especially since, as previously mentioned, the real money is and always has been in the software. That said, the Microsoft Activision-Blizzard deal is being held up by several authorities, including the UK Competition and Markets Authority, the City of New York, and the US Justice Department, along with the objections of Sony, who claimed the deal would make Call of Duty a de facto exclusive. Do I expect Call of Duty to remain multi-platform forever? No. I wouldn't put it past Microsoft to eventually stick it to their rivals by making gaming's most profitable IP an Xbox exclusive. But at the current juncture, it just doesn't make financial sense. Thanks for joining me for another special report. Please remember to like this video and subscribe to my televisual program, and I'll see you next time. This is Jimmy Midnight signing off.